Hi, this is Sue Greenwald here with Awakened Stories. I'm here today with Deanna Carr with the Mystical Moonlight. Hey, Deanna.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. So today we're going to do a catch-up video, all the stuff that you've got going on with your channel because everyone's been busy and you've got so much going on, it's really hard to keep track of it. So Deanna has a YouTube channel where she does interviews
Yeah.
with me as well as her own
Mhm.
content. And she has a beautiful website, which I'm going to show everybody toward the end of this video. But
Mhm.
the big deal is this coming Saturday at 10:30 Eastern, you have a fairy healing, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Can you kind of tell us what happens during a fairy healing?
Well, for you guys, you just relax.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but when we get into it, you're just relaxing. And you might feel some movement in your chakras, but pretty much what it is I'm bringing in fairy energy from
Yeah.
where you're at. So each person individually will be circulated by fairy energy and also dragon energy. And then I go into everybody's chakras. I pull out the negative stuff that's going on. If you have Klingons, if you have like gunk and stuff from other people, we pull that out.
Right.
So pretty much we go through each chakra. And then at the end, I also clean out the aura. And then at the end of that, we kind of discuss what I saw and ways to help heal and shield you throughout, your average day. So you can do this yourself.
Right. Okay. I have participated in this several times. Usually offer a fairy healing once a month. And I'm going to just say it is fabulous. So of course I
Yeah.
am biased, but I do it every month myself. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically as a attendee, you basically have to pay. It's $10 this month, which is
Mhm.
excellent. So you're trying to help more people, right?
Yeah, I've been told I need to help as many people as possible.
Right.
Now, it's not as easy as I make it sound. I do go into everybody's aura and chakra and do
Right.
cleansing. So you're also getting personalized cleansing, even though I'm working on many people at once.
Right.
Um, and I do keep everything, like I know how to do it. I've done it many times. So it's really fun on my aspect to see what comes up and what comes through. But from my standpoint, I have a lot of people saying that they felt the shift during it. They've had visions during it. They could feel their chakras become cleansed. They could feel light afterwards. So it has had a deep impact on people.
Right.
So that's why I'm trying to get it as out to as many people as possible. Most of the time, we just talk about Reiki. So it's kind of a mixture between Reiki, fairy energy, dragon energy, and I've created myself. I don't know anybody else that does this. They might have mixes of their own.
Right.
So I do it what works for me.
Right. Okay, so as a participant, you basically pay and you get a link. You log
Mhm.
in and you have to be there right on time. One time I was late, which was not good. Okay, so be there on time. It's very meditative. So as an attendee, you basically sit, close your eyes, and breathe and don't do a thing and
Mhm.
relax. So that is super cool. Every once in a while, Deanna will ask you to breathe deeply, take a deep breath in and let it out. And then at the
Mhm.
end, she'll kind of review what she's found. And
Yeah.
people can ask questions and all that. It's some
Mhm.
people feel things, they see things, some don't. And everyone is wherever they are. So it's very interesting. But you can feel the fairies working if you're energy sensitive. So it's
Yeah.
very so that's this Saturday, the 25th at 10:30 Eastern, $10. And so you can click the link that's going to be attached to this video and sign up in advance. And now I don't use Google Chrome as my browser, so I have
Mhm.
to use my phone to get into your system. It's called Pen Site or whatever. It
Yeah.
won't allow me to do it on my computer, but it still works.
I yeah, I'm working on switching to a different system.
Oh,
So, but for right now, that is what I use.
yeah.
But yeah, I do have plans to switch systems for that.
No worries. Okay,
Mhm.
and then every month she does a fairy healing, and not so fairy and dragons, we'll say. The next one after January 25th is February 23rd. Okay, so if you can't make this months, you can maybe make next month's, okay? Now, you also have on your calendar a meditation with Pitholem, February 8th. Is that true? All
Yes.
right. So
So it's a guided meditation directed from Pitholem.
right. So basically, you're going to be translating what Pitholem says. Everybody will close their eyes and breathe and listen
Hmm.
and go into that meditative state. And they may or may not connect with Pitholem and get their own messages or images,
Hmm.
whatever they get, right?
That's usually how they work. I'm
Yeah,
trying to get it so that way every person can connect. So it's going to be a little bit of a mix
right.
where I'm trying to incorporate Pithlum because a lot of
Right.
people say they've tried and they just need a little bit of help. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be kind of like the jump starter to
Yes.
see if I can help you be able to connect to Pithlum on your own. So
Right.
I'll be guiding, but I'm also going to be jump starting it.
Cool. Okay. So that's coming up February 8th, and that link is also
Mhm.
on the website as well. All right.
Yeah.
Same kind of a thing. You log in and you kind of breathe and meditate, close your eyes. Deanna will talk, so you're just going to listen. And of course, it's going to be Pitholem telling you whatever the message is. So that's
Yes.
super cool. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, next you've got some sprays and essential oils that you're making and you're creating them and you're shipping them out now. So tell us
Yeah.
about those a little bit.
Okay, so a lot of people, we feel the energy. We might not have time to work on the energy around us or work on our own energy, especially when we're busy.
Yeah.
So, this is something that I use at home. The kids use it. My husband uses it. He actually stole a few bottles, but it's something that changes the energy
Yeah.
field around you. It
Uh-huh.
changes your aura, it cleanses you, and it uplifts you. So, I have some samples with me. So this is my vibe cleanse,
Vibe
and this
cleanse.
one's great for smudging. So, smudging, it helps reset, it cleanses the space, it smells really good. But not everybody likes the smoke. Sometimes we can't find it. So this is the alternative. I've created my own mixture. So this is high vibrational. I make it and then it literally sits with everything that I have that's high vibrational for over a
Right.
day,
Right.
along with being infused with crystals. Obviously, plant magics incorporate since we're using essential oils, but it just shifts your mood. So let's say you're out and about and you're just feeling like, hey, something just attached,
Yeah.
spray that, and you're actually going to feel a
Yeah.
different sensation. You're going to
Yeah.
feel normalized again.
Yeah. So basically, we've talked about this a little bit, but you're putting this on the vibranium charger.
Yes.
And you're putting it next to Pitholem, I think, and some
Yeah.
other some of the holotech tools that King Smarty's developed, so that
Yeah.
it's charging and it's high vibration, along with crystals. Did you say dragons is for this one and fairies?
Dragons and fairy magic. So the process is a little extensive, but I try to make it as high vibrational as
Yeah.
possible.
Okay.
And that goes for all the products. So it's not just the sprays.
Okay.
Um, I make it with intention. So I'm setting an intention while I'm making it. So it's infused with that. Then I'm cleansing it with fairy magic, dragon magic. And then once it's bottled and it's sealed and it's ready, it stays with all of the vibranium, the pitholum, the pyramid. I think I have like six other crystals, and then I also let it sit with crystals infusing into it.
Awesome, awesome. And it smells excellent. So, usually what happens is you'll spray this in your, like above your head, in your energetic field, and it
Hmm.
filters down, and you can smell it, but you feel a very subtle uplifting energy when you use it, right?
Yeah, you just
Spray it.
and then you're done. And you
Yeah,
can literally feel it. I like to feel it from my head down, so
yeah,
I spray it higher. Um, Usually that's just how I like it. And then
yeah,
we spray with the Soul Soother, we spray the beds, we spray
yeah.
the couch when we're trying to relax.
Okay, so you've got two flavors right now. You've got Vibe Cleanse, which is cleansing
Yeah,
and
and Soul
clearing.
Soother.
And Soul Soother is relaxing and calming.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Soul Soother would be a good one for nighttime or bed, or if you're like stressing out over something.
That's great. Yeah, for all of those,
Yeah.
for my people that have more anxiety, I've noticed that one tends to help more.
Okay.
If you have anxiety, you know how it's harder to get to a point of relaxation.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
just gives you a little bit of a push forward with that.
Cool. Okay. How about the essential oils that you've
Man,
been?
I love these.
Yeah.
Well, I design all my labels, so I just think they're so cute. So
Yeah.
I have my
Yeah.
lavender, I have my cedarwood, and my lemon.
Okay.
And these are what I'm starting with. These ones I think are, most important because they're the base smells.
Yep.
They help with specific things, but you can also intermingle them to create something larger.
Right.
So I just added it to my website. If you go on, I've actually added in recipes where you can use
Right.
them.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't know how to use essential oils. I mean, you can just smell them and get the therapeutic aromatherapy, or you can create stuff with them, even your own sprays. You can create that kind of thing with the essential oils. Um, but they're high vibrational. Like I said, I have an extensive process to make sure they're the best quality. They're all natural, high energy. And then you can use them for whatever you need.
Right, right. So I would say normally with somebody, you could put it on your skin, so you could breathe it in, put it on your hand, rub it, and then
Mhm.
cup your hands over your mouth and nose and breathe it in slowly and deeply. And usually you can feel that in your body. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's good for certain oils. Like you said, lavender, for example, is very calming, soothing, and healing. So that's a good
Mhm.
one to have in your field. Or you could put it on your hands and just run it, like you don't even have to touch your body, but run it over your body and you can feel it
Yeah.
uplift your energy that way as well.
Yep. Run through your auric field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can put it on like perfume, like couple dabs on your wrists, whatever,
Mhm.
your throat or whatever, and behind your ears, depending on the oil. But
Yeah.
excellent that you're making the basics first. I think that's the way to go. People like don't
Yeah.
100% know what to do with oils once they get them, you know?
Well, yeah. So that's why I'm doing the basics with the
Yeah.
oils. But you know me. I've, started dabbling with them because, like I said, a lot of people don't know how to use oils
Yeah.
in everyday products, or you don't have time.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing is having time. Making this isn't necessarily quick if
Right.
you want it done right. So I've started doing things that are high vibration that will change your energy throughout the day. And I'm categorizing it. So if you need energizing, grounding,
Oh, good.
relaxation.
Yeah.
So I'm working on a whole bunch of products that specialize in those specifically because I know right now a lot of people are having trouble with with well everything, but the energy like during the day.
Yeah.
I know for myself, I start kind of sloping down towards like noontime
Yeah.
and need a little pick me up, and I'm sure that's other people too. Have some of these, either scents or I'm creating lip balms and scrubs that are high vibration, but reset your energy. And that's really what these are for, is helping you to be the best you versus, having to take a huge pause break in your day because you can't get over, being attacked through the day or you just can't relax. There's too much on your mind.
Right.
These are supposed to be able to help people so they can get through their days at a high vibrational pattern and be happy
Right.
and all natural.
Right. So that's awesome. Instead of having a Snickers, spray yourself with high vibe spray or essential oils, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Snickers is people don't realize that is the worst thing you could do is have a sugary snack when you're feeling
Oh
low
my gosh.
energy. The
If you if
worst
you've
thing
ever
to do.
tried it, you just like take a bite, you're like, what did I just do?
Yeah, yeah. So, well, I love what you're doing, and I can't wait to see what's next with the oils and the sprays. So, hopefully, this will take off and people will give them a try. And
Mhm.
I know we were talking about shipping to international locations. That is a bugaboo right now. So hopefully in the future that will be ironed out a little bit better, you know?
Yeah, it's hard because it's just so expensive
Yeah,
that you're going to be paying more for shipping
yeah,
than the products are worth.
yeah.
So that's where I'm trying to add on these recipes onto my website, and I'll do some videos later on. I have a lot of videos to do, so I'm
Yeah,
trying.
yeah, yeah,
Um, but if you can make your own, you can have these high vibrational patterns. You can do
right.
this yourself. With these basic tools, you can create this for yourself too. So
Excellent.
I'm trying to make it so you guys can educate yourself too. Like I said, it is a little time consuming, but if you can, do it.
Yeah, awesome, awesome. I'm very excited. And then I was really surprised. I got your newsletter the other day, and you have a manifestation book available. And I was like, what? So tell
Yeah.
us a little bit about that.
Okay, so a lot of people I've talked to have issues with manifestations
Yeah.
and affirmations. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something. I have time. It's weird. I had time to write, but I didn't have time to make a video. So it depends on my atmosphere, really.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I wrote a 55-page manifestation.
Oh,
Yeah, it's 55 pages, so it's a lot. Um, but it's supposed to help you manifest what you truly desire. It gives you tips on, let's say you've been trying manifestation and nothing's working. Most of the time, we actually stop and then everything stops instead of just pushing through because you never know if maybe one more day and it would have
yeah,
come to you.
yeah, yeah,
So a lot of people tend to stop. So it gives, you know, helps with the affirmations, what you should say, how you should word it, what to do if you feel like it's just not working for you. So it's 10 chapters. The last chapter is more like an overview. So 9 full chapters of information, and it breaks everything down on what you should do, how you should do it, if you feel stuck, what to do. So I try to make it as easy as possible. I
yeah.
know it's a lot of information, but it's really going to be helpful to those that need it.
Awesome. I was really excited to see it. So for those that haven't
Mhm.
seen the email, you can sign up for the e-newsletters on the
Yes.
website. I'm going to show your website real quickly if that's okay,
Okay.
just to show it. But that link will also be on in the video description. So here is the website,
Hmm.
themysticalmoonlight.com.
Hmm.
And it was created by sourceofloveofficial.com. And look at the beautiful images and the colors that we've got. It's just
Hmm.
perfect. So,
Yeah. No,
all
she
right,
did a fantastic job.
perfect.
Um, Sometimes I get stuck in my creative skills, and she did a great job creating this for me. So I'm very
Yeah.
happy with it.
It's really hard sometimes to do your own thing, right? It's easier, like
Hmm.
if somebody talks with you about what you're doing, then sometimes talking about what you're doing is hard, you know?
Yes.
There we go. So testimonials. Okay, so I just wanted to that's the home page. It kind of gives an overview.
Hmm.
Let's go to events and specials. All right, and that's where the fairy healing graphic is,
Hmm.
and then also the guided meditation. Now, probably the next time you do the guided meditation graphic, you might want to put Pitholem in the description because I think that might
Yes.
get more attention, but they're
Yeah.
beautifully done graphics. All right,
Hmm.
sign up through here. And then resources, I'm assuming that's where the
Yeah.
manifestation
So the
books.
whole that row is all
Yeah.
free.
Yeah.
So one-on-one on crystals, affirmations, it's specialized by chakra.
Yep.
So that's all free.
Okay.
So I
Yay.
do have free stuff on here.
Yeah.
So if you need help, there is
Yeah.
options. That's the manifestation book.
Right. Right.
Um, I made it reasonable. I mean, it did take me a lot of time to write this.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think it's going to be very helpful for those that need help manifesting.
Excellent. So that book is available. It's $10 at this moment. and you
Hmm.
got some free coloring pages and some free other ebooks there. So that's fabulous to see. And
Yep.
again, just to show you the website, again, if anyone needs a website, Source of Love Official. Now,
Hmm.
one thing we didn't talk about was donating to Villa Chardonnay Horses with Wings, which is your cause. I've
Yeah.
seen, we've talked about it a little bit, but it is like if you watch the video about Villa Chardonnay and what they're doing, it is beautiful. So they have, I'm going to say, is it 300 horses and 300 other animals?
Yeah, it's 300 horses, and then it might be more at this point, but they have over 600 animals total.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, they will take in an abused or, they'll rescue an animal or an animal scheduled for euthanasia. And they take them in and they let them live there in peace for the remainder of their lives. Okay. So here's just a smattering of the animals. So you can adopt a specific animal here, or you can donate, and it just goes to the general food fund because obviously they have a huge budget for food or they need
Yes.
help. Now you have a contest that ends in a few days. I think
Hmm.
you said February 1st. So every
Yes.
time somebody donates, they get entries in the contest. Is that it?
Correct.
Uh,
Yeah, so I thought this would be a great way so somebody can get what they're looking for. Like I'm
right,
gonna be offering a full hour reading and or healing, your choice if you
right,
win. Um, but everything gets sent over to them. It's going to be the end of the month that I'll be picking, or February 1st. And this gets sent over to them. Their food cost is astronomical. I mean, I
right.
can't imagine. Just imagine just a few mouths to feed. These are hundreds and hundreds of animals that
Yeah,
they're feeding.
yeah,
And like you said, it's for a cause that is greater than us. These, I mean, I put their stories up. Most of them I
yeah,
was like crying during.
yeah, of course.
It's crazy what some beings have been through on this
Yeah,
planet. So
yeah,
I figured this was a way that I could help them. So you can even sponsor the animals.
right.
So each one has a sponsor link. The donations, like I said, you'll get entered into the contest, and then I'll be drawing. If we hit 5,000, every 5,000, I will add in
Right.
another winner. So it's just a way to generate
Right.
something for them to really help with what they need.
Right. Excellent. So that is your charity, and I love what you're doing. Like the story of the animals is really interesting, and I think people get how important what they're doing is. And I've been sharing their video around. It is just a beautiful video about their cause, what they're doing. They have a
Mhm.
beautiful piece of land, and they're saving so many animals. It's just a great thing that you're doing. So thank you. Thank you. So is there anything else what you normally do, Deanna, is people will contact you for readings or healings. So
Yes.
basically they sign up on your website and
Mhm.
they pick the service that they want and you kind of customize it to what they need, but they'll have an appointment with you and I don't think I've ever heard anyone that's complained. Of course, they probably wouldn't complain to me, but everyone has raved to me.
Yeah.
Okay. So they'll usually talk about how insightful you are, how helpful you've been, etc. And
Mhm.
you've given them just a little bit more to make their journey a little easier. So that's the
Yes.
website. But people have a lot of indecision, and there's a lot going on today. It seems like crazier than ever out there. So just talking with you sometimes can clarify when someone's
Hmm.
got like they've got anxiety, they've got to figure out what to do, and you can kind of point them in the right direction.
Yes.
Yeah,
And sometimes they, like you said, they just want clarity
yeah.
on, hey, I've been feeling like this, is this happening? And I'll be able to give them guidance and tips. I think the biggest thing is most people think when they go to an oracle or a reader, they're just going to hear a lot of random stuff. I bring stuff up that's brought to me and
Yeah,
also ways to help heal yourself for
yeah,
the future. So it's not like you're going to be relying on somebody else. And that's that's the difference is I want to make sure that you are capable of doing all of this yourself. So that way you feel empowered and you feel like you can make it through, even the next day
Right.
without having to rely on somebody else to heal your energy or heal
Right.
whatever is going on in your life because we're all going through stuff.
Yeah.
But how are we going to make our own lives better? And that's really the key of what I'm trying to do is make it so you can stand up on your own 2 feet, bring in the energy that you need, and feel like you can accomplish it.
Beautiful, beautifully said. So basically, if you haven't had a reading with Deanna, it is a great experience. She will answer your questions, point you in the right direction, and it's fun.
Mhm.
It is custom tailored to you, all right?
Yeah,
And so I know a lot of people that have had a reading, they often come back for more questions.
yes,
There's a never-ending list of questions, right?
of
So
course.
I think we've covered pretty much everything. Is there anything else we should talk about?
Well, that my next big adventure besides making your own sugar scrub, pain cream, lip balm that's going to be high energy, energizing and, empowering for you.
Yeah.
I am finalizing my Oracle cards. I have been
Oh,
working on them for so long, mostly because I end up doing a lot of other stuff. But I have been working on these for a while and I'm finalizing them. Um, so I'll let you guys know when those are
right,
officially done.
right.
But I am excited. So those coloring pages that were on my website are actually basic line designs from my Oracle cards.
Okay,
So I'm making them as interesting as possible, something that I would want to use, something that you'd want to use.
right.
So I'm excited for that.
Well, I'm really happy to hear that.
Yeah.
And so Deanna is an artist and of course intuitive and does beautiful artwork, but she's putting the artwork on the back of every card. And so you'll see some examples, like she sends out it's a pick a card reading
Mhm.
type of thing, a newsletter, I guess, for the
Mhm.
week. And that artwork there is some of the backs of her oracle cards. It's beautiful
Yeah.
stuff. Beautiful.
Thank you.
So you'll let us know when that's ready.
Yes, I'll let you know.
All right, excellent. Well, great. It sounds like you've been busy.
Yes,
And
very
that's in
busy, but it's
addition,
been fun.
yeah. So that's in addition to 3 kids and 2 jobs. So yikes. So I appreciate your time talking with me today, and I wish you only the best, of course. And thank you for everything you're doing to help people and animals.
Thank you.
Thank you. So the website is themysticalmoonlight.com. I'll put the link in the description below. Thanks everyone for watching. Thank you,
Thanks. Bye.
Deanna.